welcome back to our Wednesday. I just got home from the doctor. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. So I am back home now and ready to tackle the day. We have school, and then tonight the girls have Awana and we have our church group. So I do not have to make dinner tonight, but I do have to make a side to take. So I am making potato salad. I just got some potatoes peeled. I need to chop them up and get them in the Instant Pot so they can cook, and then start working on some school. I have sourdough bread in the oven. I have bagels that I finished that someone is picking up today that they ordered. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be really warm again today. I cannot believe, yesterday I was walking around like sweating and it was November 5th. Today's November 6th and it is so hot. I cannot believe it. It's crazy to me that it's November and we have these kind of temperatures. But anyway, let's work on the potatoes, get them diced up and get them in the Instant Pot going so I don't have to worry about that. And then we'll sit down and do some school. I'll take you guys along my day and share with you my homeschool mama kind of day in the life. I just said that. I was gonna say I don't have to make dinner tonight, which is nice, but I already said that. So I'm just making the side for dinner. All right, I'm gonna put these on 4 minutes and hope that that works. Look at this beautiful loaf of sourdough. Now it's time to sit down and knock out some individual work for school. So we do everybody's individual work, and then we'll break, and then we'll do lunch and start group work together. It's just how it works well for us. The trees are losing all their beautiful leaves. They're just falling through the sky right now. Okay, so the time has come to inform you that in January at some point, maybe February, there's gonna be a pretty severe break in videos. So after months and months of back and forth doctor's appointments for myself, testing and imaging and things like that, it has come to the point where I have to get a major surgery done and I need to get a hysterectomy done. So they have found out I've been having some issues and some pain, and we have found out the reasonings, and everything just needs to come out. Not everything, but parts have to come out. Thankfully, everything will be good afterwards, after the recovery. I'll feel a lot better. But I just don't know like what to say. I guess I can just say it because it's not anything like terrible or bad, but like I don't want to TMI, but I have what they call, what is it called? Adenomyosis or something, and endometriosis. And it causes a lot of pain. I have had a lot of pain over the past however long. And just lots of testing and imaging and things have shown that the best thing that for me is going to be to have a hysterectomy. So we had planned on a couple other options, and then after other appointments and testing and things like that, the doctor was like, you know what, the best thing at this point, at this stage, after catching all of this, is going to be to just remove the uterus. So that's what's going to happen. So that's what I went for today. It was basically I had to sign all my paperwork, my consent forms, and they're going to call me back sometime today or tomorrow once they get all of, I don't know, whatever they're working on, and get the specific date, but it'll be sometime in January. And hopefully it'll be an outpatient procedure, but he said really he's not going to know until he gets in there. From all my scar tissue that I have from 6 C-sections, and from the extent of damage that has been done, like the extent of those 2 things that I said I have, it's pretty advanced. And so he's going to try to do it to the point where it's outpatient and I can go home that day. But he said he won't know until he's actually in there if I'll need to be like actually cut open, and he needs to be more in depth and involved. So I just want to say that one time, and just so you guys know that there will be a huge break in videos at some point, because he said the recovery is going to be about 7 to 8 weeks. And he said I was like, is it like comparable to having a baby, having C-sections? And he was like, no, this is going to be worse. So I'll be fine. I'm not worried about the surgery or afterwards because I've had 6 C-sections. I mean, I know he said it'll be worse, but I at least know kind of what to expect. If I hadn't had a C-section, this would be, I think, a lot scarier, but I've had 6. So I feel like I at least know what's coming. I know what the recovery is going to be like, but it's just going to be worse. But I know how to like move, and I know, you know, like when you've had abdominal surgery, you know, down there, you know, you can't sneeze without a pillow and just things like that. So at least I already know all those tips and tricks. So I can't believe it. I can't believe it, but the time is done. There will officially be no more babies. It's a very, very, very sad day. I feel like I'm gonna cry, but it's just time. It's done. I mean, we have been done, but now it'll be official. It'll be officially, I cannot have a baby, even if I change my mind down the road. You know what I mean? So even though we were done mentally, to know that I will absolutely be done is hard, I think, on any mom. But yeah, so I don't want to go too in-depth with it, but I at least want you guys to know, because if I don't tell you and I'm just not around for weeks, you guys will be like, what in the world? Where are you? Are you alive? Like, what happened? So there is your story. That's what's going on. And the good thing is breast cancer, uterine cancer, and endometrial cancer run in my family. And this eliminates the risk for at least endometrial and uterine cancer because I won't have it. So that's one good thing about it. Well, the other is I won't have the pain that I have all the time. And I won't have some other issues that I have all the time. So there's a lot of good things that'll come out of it, for sure. But like, I can't wait till that point, till like after the recovery, and I feel, you know, I'm back to normal, and then I don't have any of those issues. But like getting through the surgery and the recovery is really what I'll be okay. I'm nervous about it right now. I think as anybody would be going for a major surgery, but we'll get through it and we'll be okay. And I have the best, most supportive husband in the entire world. I've had C-sections with this man, and he takes care of every single last need of mine. He doesn't let me get up. He doesn't let me move unless I want to. He's there, like waiting hand and foot on me. I couldn't imagine a better partner to get it through, you know, to get through this with. So I know I have no ifs, ands, buts, any questions about, like, he's going to be there, and I don't even have to worry because I know he's going to take care of everything. So that's amazing, and that's wonderful. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I really didn't want to share it with the YouTube world, but at the same time, like, I kind of have to share it with the YouTube world. So here you go. Because we have fresh bread, the kiddos want some grilled cheese. Are you surprised? I actually didn't even give them an option. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make grilled cheese because I knew that they would want grilled cheese. So I'm gonna get the grilled cheese together. Ashlyn's gonna get the fruits and veggies together. She's washing up some grapes, and then she's also gonna do the carrots, and she's gonna get that part done. I'm gonna get this part done, and then we're gonna sit down and work on group subjects together. Look at this sourdough. It came out perfect. So here's lunch for everybody. Wilder's eating the last 2 hot dogs. Layla has 2 grilled cheeses. Everly and Ashlyn both have 2 grilled cheeses. I'm not sure whose plate is what. And then I have a grilled cheese as well. Okay, so today's lesson is on Skeleton Lake. We're excited.
Yes.
This has really, really been a fun unit.
And there's actually skeletons in it.
Okay, so the kids picked option 1. At the end of every lesson, they give a couple different options of things to do. They picked option 1, where they get to make a mountain region with Play-Doh, and then they have a small valley, and then they have to cut up toothpicks and drop it in the water. Only one person gets to know how many toothpicks there are, like full toothpicks, and then they break them into small pieces and drop them. The other person pulls them out with tweezers and has to guess how many full toothpicks were there to begin with. Because there was so many, they said that there's 300 to 500 bodies that they found. And like, why is there such a difference? And they're trying to get them to see that it's really hard to guess when it's not a full body. So that's what they picked to do, which should be really, really fun. So I just went downstairs and got out a pack of bacon. I want to cook that up and add it in here. I didn't even think about it until just now, but hopefully I have time to get that done. Yeah, I know. I've got just a lot of things to do though. So I'm just going to do mayonnaise, salt, pepper, mustard, and some relish.
I lost 4.
Ash, can you hand me the salt and pepper, please?
Yeah, I lost 4 of them.
So this is our little lake. So the whole point of this is so you guys can see why there's such a difference between them saying there's 300 to 500 bodies. Because when bones are broken up little like that, it's really hard to understand when there's little tiny fragments of bones, how many full bodies there are. Because your body is put together in all of your bones. Mm-hmm. So we know if we were to see all your bones, we know it was one body. But when they're broken up into a lot of different little tiny pieces, and there's that many of them, 300 to 500, how would you know how many bodies there were when there's just a bunch of little bones?
You can count how many there's in a person.
Well, yeah, but that's what the whole point of this is. So you're going to pull these out, and you're going to see if you can guess how many full toothpicks there were. Not the broken ones. I don't need you to count the broken ones, but you need to see if you can realize how many ones she broke up and put in there. So this is like you're finding the bones and you're trying to determine how many bodies were there. So I'm also going to add some smoked paprika to this.
Well, I love your homemade potato salad.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to save this and add up some cooked bacon in a little bit, hopefully. Okay, so I just took another shower. I took a really quick one this morning before I went to the doctor, but I just wanted to take another full shower and get myself together for our group tonight. I am making some dessert to take with me. I'm trying to get this out one-handed and not let everything fall. So I'm going to make some peanut butter blondies to take with us because it's something that I just haven't made in forever, and it's so good. And I made it to take there a long, long, long time ago, and everybody loved it. So it's simple, it's quick, it doesn't take much at all. So we're gonna go ahead and get these going in the oven. So preheat the oven to 350. And then when this is done, I need to pack Layla and Wilder dinner to go with us tonight. So I'm gonna pack her some of her gluten-free cookies. That way she has a dessert too. So I'm doubling the recipe. So it would be 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar. This is a half cup. I hope I have a big enough bowl. Mix. Then you add 1 egg. and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then you add half a cup of peanut butter. Quarter teaspoon of salt. And then 1 cup of flour. And then we bake on 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. Don't overbake these. These are amazing, almost kind of like underbaked, like very, very, very soft. Not really underbaked, but like right when they're finished baking, pull them out because they make the best, like soft, delicious, melt in your mouth peanut butter bars. That's why I decided to make these, because last time I made them and took them there, everyone loved them. So I was like, well, it's simple enough and everybody really, really liked them. So I'll just go ahead and make those again. All right, so I just put those in for 20 minutes because it says 20 to 25. Right at 20, pull them out. Even if they look soft, pull them out. They're gonna be delicious, like gooey and just, oh. But now I gotta wash my hand and wash up all these dishes. And then we're gonna pack Layla and Wilder's dinner for tonight. Look at her all snugged up on that chair. Oh my gosh. All right, so here is what I'm packing for them. They have the gluten-free pizza. She has mango, he has an orange. They have yogurt bites and these little cauliflower crackers. All right, I was just on the phone with Haley, so I wasn't able to record anything. But I added the bacon. I cooked it, chopped it up, added that, and I added just some dried parsley as well. So there's our potato salad. All right, we're loading up to leave. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. I gotta go because we gotta go drop the girls at Awana. We're gonna go to our church group, then we're gonna go back and get the girls, and then we're gonna come home and it's gonna be late and we're gonna be trying to get kids to bed. So yeah, it'll be close to 9 when we get back. So thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.